Chapter 15 of Deuteronomy. Moses explained rules and laws, and I have to think of Wittgenstein, but I won't explain. I will mention only one other thought and get right back to the Lord God, and that is the point that in our instinct is the lust to rip apart and destroy, torture, control, and kill, not so unlike other predators. Except we know, or those who care to look into it, that we can choose at least some of our actions. We can decide what to believe. We can decide not to believe. We can decide not to kill one another. And we can understand that language is a life form like a parasite that has grown through and with us. We feed the dependent life form with our knowledge and understanding, our experience and our communication. Around the real or symbolic campfire, we carry the DNA, the RNA, the genes that will adapt, and we will also adapt them with our machines. We evolve on more than just a physical level. All this is happening. Our barbaric attempt at language and technology shapes the rules for survival. It changes what we are. Meaning is also in its infant state and must be nurtured, not hammered, if it is to survive and grow. So, if I repeatedly mention that your God is a lie, or better said, your laws for God is fire, and follows the laws of physics, you will bear with me and not stone me, and give me money or something to eat. The Israelites dominated many nations. Israel has many laws regarding slaves. We must put an end to slavery. And as long as there is a ruling class, there are slaves. Moses tells about how to deal with your Hebrew slave. 6 years, then freedom, unless he don't wanna. He loves you. Moses don't say this time about if you get him a wife. Anyhow, nail his heir to your door. He's yours if you don't go. Same with female slaves, and give them a sheep and bread when they are freed. And remember, a slave does twice as much as a hired hand, so buy new ones every 6 years. They're cheap anyway. Firstborn animals are the Lord's. No defects, please. Sacrifice it and eat it in your settlement. Just don't eat the blood. Kill your television. The official number for official slaves on the planet is 27 million, which sounds like a big number, but probably not really that big. But there are a lot of... slavery is almost the way it is right now, and it's becoming more so. With this whole concept of give them debt, give everyone debt. I mean, a lot of people are so what's that? It's their own fault for trying, for taking out a loan to do something, and then of course the jobs are gone, and then suddenly you don't have any power to pay back your loan, and it gets out of control, and you lose whatever you had, and then you're back on the street, and then you have to get a job where you're getting paid a third is what you're being paid before, and you have to work 6 times as much. The whole thing is swinging back to slavery, and we've got to figure out a way to get around that. And one of the ways to get around it is to stop wanting so much shit. We look at the television or the magazine and we think, oh, we got to have one of them, got to have one of them, got to have one of them. We don't got to have all those one of thems. We got to figure out how to have a more sustainable lifestyle and stop consuming so much. And we need to also have ways to walk to work, to walk to school, and drive less. And if you don't have to have a car, it's a bonus point for the planet. They're not very good, the cars. If they started running on something else, it might help. If it was solar powered batteries, we'd probably justify that. But we're running into big trouble with petroleum, because petroleum means war. There's the only way to get enough oil anymore is to go to war with Iraq, Afghanistan. Iran will be next, and Venezuela. The question is, will it be Venezuela before Iran? Who knows? Well, Venezuela, of course, is a lot closer than Iran, so it would probably be Venezuela before Iran. But it's not going to be good. We can't keep doing wars, and we will keep doing wars. I'm speaking about the American Empire, which we're all under the influence until the other empire, what is it, China takes over. But China will probably just buy into America. America will be the daughter company of China, and America will keep doing the wars, and China will keep buying everything up with the money they've made from all the mad, crazy lending of money and printing of money. It's a complete and utter insane system we have, and we need a new one. We simply need a new system, and it has to be slower and more gentle, and it has to get us off the planet, and it has to have a lot more respect for this planet, because it's the only piece of paradise that we know of in this heavens, which is mostly hell. It's either too cold or too hot or too full of radiation. Places like the Earth are very seldom. We have to start building them.